Hey, what's going on guys, it's Lasty here and welcome to another episode of The Random Pick, the series where we randomly generate a number on random.org, go to that corresponding page on the market and buy the most expensive player. We do that twice, pick two players. Welcome to the silver edition today, we're doing it with silver players. And if you guys are looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, check out UT Coin Traders, link in the description below. But first off here we get page number, I believe it's 16? Yeah, page number 16. So what we're doing here is, because there's loads of 74 rated players, we're going to go with the most expensive on the page. And it looks to be Danilino. As we just check, everyone, just to make sure. Say this guy here, the Spanish dude, had like a bin of 300,000. We're not going to go for that. I know the market quite well on Ultimate Team, and I would go for the most expensive, typically the most expensive one. And we pick up a Danilino there, which is not a bad pull at all. And then this one here, we get page number 5, which is a nice low page for us, easy to get to. And I believe after having a little look, we get an inform on the page. There's a Butner, there's a Vadish Ojija Ofoe, there is Iago Falque, Adrian, but the most expensive player on that page was the beast, that is Mayuka. So we've actually got two pretty awesome players to work with today. I didn't think it was going to be as fun as what it has been, and actually silver teams have really sparked FIFA back into me. The whole Ultimate Team thing was getting really boring for me, so expect some silverness coming in squad builders in the weeks to come, or the few episodes to come. But we go ahead, build a squad there, obviously name it Random Pick EP7. And the formation we ended up going with today is a 3-5-2. One of my favourite formations, but I haven't really used it for that long, so it's been a while since I've done it. So let's actually go out into the market and pick up, first of all, Danilino, I believe. So yeah, as you can see, we're just going to go and pick him up in his formation. There are a few on the market here, but I believe the cheapest bin was, in fact, 62,000 coins. So we make we don't make a fuss about it. We just go out and buy him and stick him in the squad. And then let's go out and see what Mayuka's sort of price is, see what we can pick him up for. Going to be nice and easy because he's the only Zambian player in the Premier League. I'm not even sure if there's any more Zambian players on the game. There might be though, however. But we check his price around the 75k mark, and lo and behold, there is one there for 73,000 in our formation. So we just go ahead and pick him up as well, so that's nice and easy. This is obviously where we're going to be playing them in the squad. I chose to play Mayuka at the left-hand striker position. He's got 5-star weak foot, so he could play either side and be just as strong. But I figured I would sort of, have Danilino over on the right and Mayuka on the left. And this is the squad that we actually went and played him in. It is beastly in all areas. I mean, you've got two skillers out on the left and right. I mean, in goal here, you've got Arania, who is a tank of a Brazilian goalkeeper. 84 diving being his standout stat, and he is really impressive. Three incredibly solid centre-backs here. We've got Felipe and Zelao, who are both two rock-solid Brazilians. In fact, maybe my two favourite Brazilian centre-backs now. And then Gunning, the Irishman who plays in the SPL, has got great pace and great heading, and they're all really tall, and they got on very well indeed. Our two CDMs here are going to be brilliant as well. We've got the Brown, Scott Brown I believe his name is, and then Jusilai, who is definitely in my top 5 silver players in this game. He's incredible, love him to bits. Out wide on the left we have got Mackay Stevens, who is, as I said, he's a skiller. 5-star skills on him and does very well for me indeed. Barry Bannon as the cam is influential in this team, an incredible player, really great passing. They're 82 I believe that was on a silver card, which is great. Talking on about Danilino, he has got 91 pace, 68 shooting, 70 passing and 78 dribbling. He's also got them 5-star skill moves. I believe he has high defensive work rate, which that's one of the reasons I decided to play 3-5-2, because I like my left and right mid to actually get back a little bit as well as attack. So he can go missing a few times attacking wise, but really solid in that position. Gabby Agbonlahor up top here is one of the all-time greats in the silver striker world this year. And then Mayuka himself, the man. It's 90 pace, 67 shooting, which is a massive lie, and 74 dribbling on him. He has got 4-star skills and a 5-star weak foot, which makes him awesome. I mean, yeah, that's all I can say really. I mean, he can shoot on both feet, and he's got the skill moves to get past defenders. just an incredible team to build here. Really enjoyed it. Let's actually dip into some goals and show you some of the goals we scored with this team. First off, I believe we have a header here from Zalao. Nice near post header, and he really beat the defender and smashed it home with his head. Next goal was a nice run there from Scott Brown. He did well to outstrength the defender there. Moving on, we've got a couple of goals here from Mackay Stevens. The guy brought his keeper out there, so we took advantage and just had a low shot into the back of the net. I think this is quite a nice goal. I think all it takes with a 5-star skiller, especially in the silver tournament, is just to do that running scoop turn. It gets you straight past the defenders. As you can see, Danilino trying to pull it off here. And then a really nice easy finish there from Mackay Stevens, just to tap that one away. And then if you just look here, he does a McGeady and then shoots. And that is terrible goalkeeping. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't happen. But moving on, I think Barry Bannon here is about to stick. Look how composed he is. That was brilliant. The keeper was out. He was trying to rush me. I just took my time, and then, a lovely goal. And then this is a corker, and this is what Bannon can do for you. A solid player. Really highly recommend him. Great cam on this game and does incredibly well. Jusilai is just, yeah, that's Jusilai down to a T. On to some goals from Agbonlahor, and that is what he's about, that pace, bursting through, and then a great finish. And then here, another nice finish, nice volley into the roof of the net there. Have used Agbonlahor before and not really gotten on very well with him, but this time, yeah, loved him. Really got on well. Him, Mayuka and Bannon as that front three just worked so well. He's got a really good finish. He nets some balls, he does, Agbonlahor. He's a solid player. And then moving on, we're on to some goals from Danilino. He actually played probably the worst that he's played for me in a while. I normally really love him on this game. Like he seems to have a really nice long shot and stuff. But this time I used him, it didn't feel the same for some reason. I think maybe because I was really trying to get some clips with him, because I know that I wanted to show you some goals with him. Seems as he was one of the main players, and sometimes that ruins it for you. You almost need like a team where you just go out, score with anyone, and then put those clips into the video. So that might be the reason why Danilino was probably not as preferred as he once has been, but that was a nice goal there. Nice couple of running scoops. They're my favourite thing on this game, as you may well know. Moving on to Mayuka's goals. This is someone I didn't have a problem with scoring goals with. He is a beast. My God, he just absolutely wrecks the silver tournament. He's such a god. I mean, I accidentally clicked into the gold tournament and then scored like 3 goals against some poor guy, because Mayuka, even in gold tournament, is just fantastic. A real incredible player. I mean, I've still got like 4 goals to show you here. I only played like 9 games, so he scored. I think I started off pretty poorly with him actually, and then came good, and he scored like loads of goals every game. So I think I went 3 games without scoring a goal, because like Agbonlahor was just in the right place at the right time. But then, he scored like 9 in 6 or something like that. So he's a solid player. I can't recommend him enough. He might be the best silver striker or silver player on this game. There's some contenders, and I plan on doing a video on who I think's the best. But he'll probably, let's face it, he'll definitely be in a top 5 silver team. Yeah, he's incredible on this game. But let's run through this team and see how we all did. Really liked Arania in goal. 84 diving is a great stat, and he was really cheap as well, like 1,200 coins or something crazy. It might be one of the best defences I've used in ages. This Felipe guy, never used him before now, and wow, yeah, I've got him in another team already just because he was so good. And then Zalao is solid as always. And then I've always gotten on extremely well with Gunning there, 81 heading on a silver card, and he's 6'3" as well, so he's potent from corners at scoring them goals. I got on incredibly well with the 2 CDMs. I mean, Brown was just a workhorse, and then Jusilai's also got the skills, and he always scores a cracker for me. He always gets a long shot for me, which is great. Mackay Steven actually scored some goals for me this time, which he doesn't often do. Normally he sets goals up and makes some skill runs and then just doesn't actually score. But this time he did. Barry Bannon was influential, as I mentioned previously. That 82 passing in the silver tournament, it just threads the ball through to our two strikers, and it is incredible. Let's talk about Danilino. I mean, this time I said he wasn't the best player for me. It was actually the worst time I've ever used him. I've probably used him 5 or 6 times this year in different positions, and it was the worst I've ever used him at. But he still scored some goals, and he set up a lot of goals and is really rapid down that right hand side with that 91 pace. So I do still highly rate him. Based on this time, I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10 just because of his lack of performance in this particular team using him. But I reckon at a right forward or a right wing, he'll do you some damage. Moving on, we will talk about Agbonlahor here for a little second. He scored 7 in 7 and was just great all around. Done wonders for me this time. He's kind of the opposite to Danilino. I used him before and hated him, but this time I actually loved him, which is cool. Mayuka, what can we say? I mean, he's a god. Just if you've got 75k, go out and buy him. I mean, I don't know what else to say apart from he's probably the best silver striker in this game. If I played more games with him, I mean, I was trying to share the goals out between this whole team, which as you can see from like Gabby scoring 7 in 7 and stuff, but he gets a 9.5 out of 10. He's nearly the perfect silver striker. He just does wonders. Just can't stress enough how brilliant he is. Can't stress enough how brilliant this team was. If you've got about 350k, go out and buy it for yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the silver edition of the random pick, and I hope you've enjoyed that it was uploaded on Sunday and stuff. You know, that was a little bit different, but thank you for watching. I'd love to hit 1500 likes on this, guys. Peace.